name is Tyrone Barge from Philadelphia, PA. I've been in the hair business about 13 years. Right now I'm a liaison between China and the salon business. Well, I actually stumbled onto the hair business. Went into business with my sister Sheila about 13 years ago. I own a beauty salon on 3001 North 22nd Street in Philadelphia. We do all types of hair, blow dries and curls, cuts, perms, relaxers, but our number one focus today is weave hair. I came in the salon just, for routine maintenance, and a young lady came in and wanted to get a weave. So, our stylist walked her 3 doors up to a Korean store. So when they came back, just in conversation, the young lady was saying, I just spent $300 on my hair. So I overheard, and so I asked, I said, well, how much was the hair? She said, $300. I said, well, how much were we putting it in? It was $150. So basically, the young lady was spending $450 on her hair. So I asked the stylist, were we making any money? Did they get any type of discounts or anything on the actual weave hair purchase? And she basically told me no. So I immediately walked up to the Korean store and asked them, could I buy it wholesale? And they basically said no. I went down the street from me. It was 2 at the time. They said no. And they told me that Afro-Americans are the number one consumer of the product, and it would be bad business for them to sell it to us. It's no competition. It's over 10,000 Korean stores that sell beauty supplies as far as hair, different other things and supplies. And they say right around now it's about 1 to 2% of blacks, that have beauty supply stores. So to me, it's no competition. We just been locked out of the business, so this is why we on this mission, to get us back, the rightful owners, like we're passengers instead of drivers, Well, I'm trying to have people look at it as a conscious purchase. You go into a Korean store, you buy $300 worth of hair. That money never circles back to your community. Whereas when you start dealing with Awni and buying the product, you're going to be able to directly feed the people that you work with. You're going to directly feed your families. We're going to do scholarships. We're going to basically educate, not only our community, but that's our number one focus. But we're going to actually, educate us in a way of where we should be spending our dollars at and why are we spending our dollars. China is a beautiful place, number one. And the second thing, the most important thing, is doing business with them. I went to in southern China, and I met a gentleman, and he was like, give him what he want, So we blended together, and we were able to, really build a relationship. Beautiful place, beautiful people, and they're the ones that's giving us the chance. The Koreans and Japanese control the business. China just manufactures the product. Well, it's the age-old story, man. Is for some reason we just won't work together, and that's what I see, because just like you have where I'm at on 22nd Street in Philadelphia, it's about 15 salons on the strip, and a lot of those various salons worked all together, worked, say, in my salon, and then left, I want to open up my own salon. Not to stop anybody from capitalizing, on the American dream, but, it's 4 Korean stores and 15 salons, so basically what I can tell you is they work together. You see them in the morning, they speak to each other, where we walk past each other. You know, they patronize each other. You know, I just think it's just a, you know, we need to educate ourselves in how we need to stick together, how it's going to benefit not only me or not only my children or my family, how it's going to benefit as a whole. And when we understand that, I think then we're going to be better. I mean, I think it's a commitment. You know, it's just like when you said, I want to open up a beauty salon or I want to open up a business. You know, you need tools to make that business successful. You know, you need a license. If you're not licensed, you know, you open yourself up to all type of fines and all type of things that can happen to you. You know, the hair is equivalent to that curling iron that they use every day, or that chair that they use every day. You know, it's just, yeah, it's going to change. It's not going to stay this way because we're committed. You know, the team that that I have that's along with us, we're committed to make sure that it changes. You know, and fortunately, everybody can go, but you know, everybody ain't gonna go. You know, so hopefully, seeing this will make you stop and think. You know, because historically salons are, are opening and closing, and it's because it's the unity piece. So if we stick together, I think we can make it. You know, I know we'll make it. You know, it's strength in numbers. It's always been strength in numbers. You know, so and I just believe, working together, we can really accomplish some good things. Well, basically, it's a seminar that's bringing salon owners, stylists, all these great minds together, into one forum, and basically educating them about how to get this product and weave hair in their salons. Show them how this $15 billion business, how we're actually just basically walking them to that money. So it's an educational piece. I'm working with some great people. Cindy Lane, from Icons Model, Carlos Payne, from Solid Gold, Miss Tanya Fowler, just excellent in everything. My mom, Maria Beamer, and we're showing. We know that it's a prize, but nobody's worrying about the prize. Everybody's pulling together and working together, and whatever resources that everyone's has, they're just pulling it together. So that's the beauty of it all. Historically, salons are not open on Monday, so the seminar is based for that reason, to be open on Monday. You're going to close your eyes. It's Tuesday morning, and a prospective customer is going to come into your salon and say, "I would like to get a weave." Reality. If you did two things. You either jumped on what happened the day before, or you're going to put on your coat and walk them to that Korean store. Education, showing that we can work together, showing the hair, how great the hair is. The hair is 100% human hair. We're going to educate about hair, because you can buy a good piece of hair one week, and the next week the same brand, the same hair is no good. And I'm going to educate you on why it's no good. With a weave, you can put as much heat on it, put as much chemical on it, and it won't hurt it. A good weave, it won't hurt it. So, but like anything else, you need to take care of it. Wash it, condition it, and things to that nature. But as long as it's maintained, washed, and conditioned, you'll be fine. But some of the synthetic hair, from a health standpoint, it's no good. You can only wear it for a couple of days and you have to throw it away. the 100% human hair that they're talking about, they're saying is 100% human hair, is really not. It's sprayed with all kinds of pesticides and all kinds of things that's on it. That's no good for the hair, and that's what we're going to educate at the seminar. I recommend the number one thing you do is take a business plan course before you even, poison yourself in going into business. Find you a good business plan course, and that's going to tell you a lot of times. Like, I took a business plan course about 20 years ago. It started out with like 40 people in the class. At the end of the class, it was 6 people, because the other 34 people figured out that they shouldn't even go in business, or that they should be an employee, or they didn't have the funds or the support system to be in business. That's my number one thing that I think you should do, is find a good business plan course, take it to even figure out if you should even be in business, because in that'll get you to investigate the steps from A to Z on how to open up any type of business. I do recommend that, a business plan course. That's the number one thing. Well, right now we're presently putting together a website with the people in China, with us, to just get the information out there. You can reach us at www.awniproducts.com. www.awniproducts.com. Give us your information, send us, all your contact information, and within 24 to 48 hours, we'll be able to contact with you. And you'll see the very first orders, when young ladies order product, you'll see one of us delivering that product.